Hi, and welcome back to the studio. I'm Kaidence, and today we're here with Shelby County's Deputy Officer Mitchell. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I noticed you're an SRO at Oak High School. What would you like to say about that?
Well, initially, before I became an SRO at here at the high school, had various opportunities throughout my career and worked at various different agencies to include Birmingham, Alabaster, and now Shelby County. But really, when I became an SRO, I really didn't know what to expect. But as I've come to the school and realized, the roles that we play within the school, it's unbelievable the amount of just day-to-day activities involving not only our administration but also the students.
On that note of not knowing what to expect, what do you think are some things about being an SRO to have surprised you?
I think the students, for the most part, not only have we interacted, and I feel like I may not know every student here, but I feel like if they had an issue that they could come to me and talk to me. But the like I said, the interaction with every student here doesn't matter race, sex, or whatever it may be. I think they all know that I'm open to come talk to, and just through life problems, daily school problems, or anything else that may arise throughout their day, or even overnight into the next day.
Are there any requirements to become an SRO? What exactly did you have to go through to get to be an SRO?
Basically, so we have several classes. We do a basic school resource officer class, and we have an advanced school resource officer class that the sheriff's office requires us to attend. So they're 40-hour training, 40 hours for the basic, and then it's 24 for the advanced. And a lot of us are obviously bring a lot of experience into the school. I guess I was in investigations prior to this, so a lot of the from the criminal side, if it were to occur in the school, I have a really good idea of how investigations would handle it, even though that's not my role right now, but to interact with the students and the parents and administration to help them understand which way we may take that process.
Is there any other things that you're involved in? Because I noticed some police officers they'll be a deputy somewhere, but then they'll also be involved in a certain organization.
Well, some of us are obviously involved. I'm not presently, but we do have extra jobs within the sheriff's office. I'm part of our tactical response unit, and I'm also on our honor guard team. So those are the two separate assignments that I do outside of the school resource officer. So obviously, tactical response unit, we get additional training, and obviously we respond to things that normal patrol wouldn't be able to handle. And honor guard is, that's actually one of my favorite details because, we are going to, unfortunately, funerals of fallen officers or retired officers, and even military personnel to honor their family through our actions. So,
I didn't even know you did that.
yes.
Is that was that the thing you had to go down to in Montgomery that time?
Yeah, we've gone to Montgomery and we've done our rifle team. So I do the rifle team as part of our honor guard unit. So we'll do the 21 gun salute. So once a year, we have our fallen officer memorial in Montgomery at the Capitol, and so our team's been selected several years. Our rifle team has gone down, several years to do the 21 gun salute at the ceremony in Montgomery.
So what would you say that you like the most about being an SRO and having more of a typical day-to-day job versus how other deputies will have more diverse hours and you kind of stick to your same thing?
Yeah, well, I think one of the main draws initially was coming out of investigations. I was a Monday through Friday. Schools are obviously Monday through Friday as well, but this is it's a challenge. Especially when you come in not knowing to expect. You don't know anybody within the school setting. We've got close to, on a daily basis, probably close to 2,000 people inside the school. And so, the first couple of days, if y'all remember, y'all look at me like, who in the world is this?
Yeah.
And it's really standoffish with a lot of the students because they don't know who I am. But obviously I've been up here 18, 19 months now, so as I've gotten to know a lot of the students, obviously work really well with our administration. It's every day it's something new. Whether it's a good new or a bad new, it's something new. But I also enjoy interacting. They send me out there directing traffic.
Yeah.
I enjoy directing traffic. I get to see a lot of the kids before they as they're coming to school. I get to see their parents. We're smiling, waving, so that's and to me, if that's the worst part of my day is directing traffic, that's a really good day.
Yeah.
So
I know there may be some students that do want to grow up and do what you do as a job. So what would be some advice you'd like to give them for something like that?
Obviously, have to have your high school diploma or equivalent GED. But I highly recommend go to college and get your degree. Not only does that mean more money for you, the way our pay scale is set up, but let's say 3 or 4 years into your law enforcement career, you decide you want to go a different route or decide that police work isn't for you. You've got an education to fall back on. But really, stay out of trouble the best you can. We don't expect, our new recruits to come in and be perfect, because none of us are perfect. But really is get your education, physical ability, physical, fitness is important as well. And to just, if this is something you really want to pursue, is, either come talk to me or another deputy because, we're hiring all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So that would be my main goal is just come talk to us. Let us kind of fill you in a little bit more on some of the details. But really education it's because that's the way everything's going now as far as technology and things. And a lot of police work is based on technology. So,
how would you say that you combat this sort of negative image that cops have in the media? What have you done in our community to try to end the stigma of people not really wanting to talk to cops at school and stuff?
Yeah. Obviously not everybody's opinion is all police are bad. But there are some individuals who think because one does something that we don't agree with, then we all must be or all must feel that same way. But I mean, as y'all know, every day I come to work, I try to talk to every student that I see. I mean, I may not know each one personally, but speak good morning, good afternoon, and let's have communication back and forth. And as we've been in the school and the students have got to know me, we talk about race. We talk about some of the things that they see on TV that may not have occurred in Alabama, but across the country. And we discuss those issues. Now, I don't try to Monday morning quarterback that incident, but, we discuss that to let them know that that's not right. And the majority of us are really here to help, not only students, parents, and individuals within the school, but we really want to make the community better by what we do.
So I noticed you have a son and other family members. So what do you what would you say that they think about you being a police? Does your son think it's cool?
I don't really. I think he thinks it's okay, but his friends thinks it's cool. And so as long as his friends are accepting of what Dad does, I think he's okay with that. Because I think when you just grow up with police in your family, whether it's your mother, your father, whoever, the kids are just
it's just kind of the normal. It's whatever.
Yeah. But then when their friends see you in uniform and they make comments that are positive to them, they're like, oh, okay, Daddy's kind of cool. Yeah. So that's really, I think, his mindset.
All right. Well, I think that's all for today. Thanks for letting us have you, Officer Mitchell.
You are very welcome, and thank you for asking me.
You're welcome. If you want to check out more content like this, make sure to check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Oak MTM Media, or check out our website at oakmtmmedia.com. Bye, guys.
Bye.